Hello dogs, my name is Elisa Lara and I am currently in building 1516 about to visit the Room of the Year winner. Her name is Katie and we're about to meet her right now.
Hi Elisa.
Hi.
Welcome in.
Wow. So how did you guys figure out how to combine both of your styles into one room?
Yeah, so we talked a lot before we had even met each other, and we found out that we had a lot of the same interests in common. So like we enjoy a lot of the same movies, so we ended up getting a bunch of movie posters and different things like related to pop culture that we both like, and we used it as room decor.
And so what are some things that double up as features, like furniture that you use for more than one thing?
This sheet on the wall is actually, so it doubles as fun decor, and it's a sheet for a projector we have.
Oh,
so we can have fun movie nights. And then also this couch is storage as well. We have all kinds of stuff down here, like we keep a suitcase, bags, and just whatever. And then I really wanted to make my room feel like home because I'm from out of state and I knew I was gonna get really homesick. So my sisters actually made me these pillows of my dogs, Patches and Bailey, and I'm obsessed with them. And every time I get homesick and I miss my dogs, I can just
hold them. It's like a look.
Yeah, so
so cute.
Just having little touches like that make you feel more at home and more comfortable are really important.
So how are you able to keep up with your hobbies and keep them in here with such a small space?
I have quite a lot of hobbies, so I didn't bring quite everything from home with me, but I did bring a few of my favorite books with me, and then also I have this earring tree. I love making jewelry, and I use it kind of as like decor because it looks pretty and it lets me keep up with everything. And I think using the vertical space is really important for storage. I think a lot of people forget about that and just kind of go for horizontal space, but there's a lot of value in adding like shelves on top of like surfaces and so you have more space.
I didn't know building 1516 had a bathroom like this.
Yeah, it's really cool. Every room has its own bathroom attached to it, and that was something that was really important to me when I was like picking out my dorm because I did not want to deal with the communal bathrooms, like having to walk back and forth in a towel and stuff. So we have this like shelf thing above the toilet, which is very nice. Like we keep a bunch of like extra cleaning supplies up here and everything, and it just makes it look like kind of nice and more ours. It makes it feel like, I don't know, just little things like that just make our room feel like more special.
And that isn't part of building 1516, right?
No, we got that ourselves.
Gotcha. The shower curtain is super cool. Did you guys choose this together?
Yeah, we did. So we just replaced the one that came with the building. We just like have it away in storage because it's just like plain and white. We were like, you know what? Let's spice it up. Let's add some color. So, yeah.
With two people in a room, it can get pretty messy. So how do you guys just keep clean?
Yeah, we have a ton of cleaning supplies. My parents came to visit and they like stocked me up on all kinds of stuff. So like under the sink, like this is completely full of just like all the cleaning supplies. Like we have wipes, we have like dish soap, Windex, like literally we have everything. You know, magic erasers, we got that too. We have literally everything. So we, first of all, like getting a bunch of supplies and making sure you have everything you need to be able to clean. And then also just make sure you're open with your roommate about like, hey, I cleaned the bathroom last week. Hey, can you do it this week? And it usually works well as long as there's communication and, trade off. Like, okay, since I cleaned the bathroom last week, I'll vacuum this week and I'll do the mirrors and stuff. So, yeah.
So keeping your room cute is super hard, and I see that you have a lot of things just hanging around your ceiling.
Yeah.
How do you follow the housing guidelines and keep it cute at the same time?
My roommate and I spent a lot of time like going through the housing manual and making sure like we knew all the rules, like we had it all down. So you can hang anything on the ceiling as long as it isn't attached to the sprinkler system and it isn't like nailed or like drilled into the ceiling. So we have all kinds of like command hooks on the ceiling because the overhead lights are super harsh. So it's really nice to be able to have soft lighting, especially at night when you're going to sleep. It's nice to wind down and have like different settings for the room. And it also makes it more comfortable and inviting to have people over and hang out.
Yeah, I definitely can tell that.
Yeah.
If your mom was here, what are some things that you think she would possibly show off?
She would definitely show off our first aid collection. Both of our parents set us up with all kinds of first aid. So we have like bug spray, we have first aid, just anything. We have every type of medicine. And there was this one time that someone was texting in the group me for the building, like, hey, I need a first aid kit. And we were like, yeah, come here. And yeah. We also have this air filter, and this was like a purchase my mom was like, you need to have this, and she was so right, because dorm rooms get really dusty and it helps with that a lot. So we have it like running almost all the time. Also having a kettle for not only tea, but even like ramen. Like there are so many uses for like having a kettle, like you would not believe. So, yeah.
So, you know, coming to a new state, obviously you're from close to Virginia, Washington. Meeting someone else and sharing that space with them, how do you build trust and communication with them?
We spent a lot of time getting to know each other before we even met each other. So we FaceTimed quite a few times over the summer, and we made sure to learn a lot about each other so we felt comfortable. And then also, when I first got here, we spent a lot of time together, especially on the weekends, and we actually went on a camping trip together. So we saved the map from our camping trip, and we decided to hang it up as a memento of that really fun time we spent together. And just making sure to, I think communication is the most important thing to have established with your roommate, because without that, it's very difficult to like have a, you know, happy, comforting, welcoming living situation. And I'm so glad that Addison and I are good friends, and that we are, you know, we have that good line of communication.
Oh, so cute. Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour of your crib.
Of course, anytime. It was so good to meet you, Elisa.
It was so good to meet you too, and be in your amazing award-winning room.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Perfect.
High School Musical.
Hey, housing, like,
Comment, subscribe.
we'll see you next time.